This is episode 308, Standing on the Shoulders of Ned.
In 2026, Ned brings all. It's the tone control.
Is Ned still around?
I don't know, actually.
Let's find out next episode. Not this one. Next episode. Okay, sorry. What
this
did we
time
do?
we talk about, we're looking at more guitars and talking about modelers. Like, what the fuck else are we doing?
Yeah.
It's the same. New year, same me.
Tube amps are dead. Long live tube amps.
See you in there, losers.
Yeah.
Cool. Podcast day. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Just feeling it. Feeling the spirit, you know. Welcome to 20... What? 26? Yes.
I mean... what? Yes. Oh, the year. Good God. I was like in another universe there for a second. Hi. Hi, I'm Justin.
I haven't talked to you since last year.
It's been a year, man.
Wow.
Those jokes still really funny if you're 10.
Still, honestly, still funny when you're 38. I really appreciate, I like jokes that are the see you next year. Like
Stable joke. It's good, right?
You know, when we get
Reliable.
into the like annual joke economy, right? The meme economy of jokes throughout the year and stuff like that. When like it's the end of April, it's gonna be May. We get it. How many times have we seen that? But I like see you next year. I feel like that's everybody likes that, you know?
Yeah, it's
I know it's exactly the same thing.
It's at nobody's expense. It's arbitrary, and what's not to love?
Do you think? I'm just going to hit you with a lot of thoughts that I've had over the last little while. Do you think millennials are too nostalgic?
I've never thought that. I don't think I've ever thought that millennials were more or less nostalgic than anyone else.
Okay. I don't know what your feeds look like, but mine are full of like stuff like only 90s kids will da-da-da-da-da and all this kind of very obnoxious like, it's Y2K core or it's
you know, my wife gets a lot of that.
I am very tired of it.
Yeah,
and I just think like
she occasionally shows me a good one or whatever, but it's like, if whatever happened then, or you'll only get this if, and that kind of thing. Yeah, so very occasionally they're kind of funny. Yeah.
They're kind of funny sometimes, but it's like, oh, cool. Now, all of my things are going to show me, like, yeah, dad doing drop off and singing emo music. I get it. Like,
yeah. Okay, so
and now everyone makes that same joke for a while, and then like, Happy New Year, see you next year.
So a good one recently was emo music. So this was a person who, a lot of her accounts are counselor and psychotherapy based, right? So this one was like this person fed the text messages from their narcissist mother into Suno.
I saw this. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Made an emo song.
Made an emo song that sounded straight up like exactly what you think, except it was what the horrible things that this woman was saying to her daughter. It was pretty funny. So, you know, it cuts both ways.
That's a couple, for sure. That feels a little different. I just get really tired of like now like I just see so much like not Anne Frank. Oh my God, Lisa Frank.
Okay.
God, my brain. God. So here's the other thing that's happening. Today was my last day of work before leave, so I'm starting 6 weeks of paternity leave.
Ending
today,
on a Monday.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Turns out that's a great idea. That was an accident.
That sounds fun.
I had big Friday feelings today, and it was not Friday. So like that's kind of a special treat. But anyway, lots of Lisa Frank coming up, like that kind of aesthetic. Anyway, second thing I learned today. We're gonna hard pivot. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I learned today. How old do you think the butternut squash is?
The butternut squash?
Yeah, like as a species of squash. Like how yeah.
God, I couldn't possibly guess. It could be in the hundreds or thousands of years. I wouldn't be out of my chair if it was 50.
It was invented in the 1940s, and I just like can't.
Yeah.
get my head around that there's like a new vegetable on the scene, you know? And like, because Beth was like, well, what about broccoli? Thinking like there must be some connection to cauliflower. This is what's been going on.
Okay,
And, you know,
yeah.
as we,
Cauliflower
no, broccoli, like you look at broccoli and it's like thousands of years ago, probably from like Italy, Mediterranean kind of area. Okay.
Broccoli's related to the mustard plant too.
Ah, okay.
That's how. So yeah, I knew that one was far back just because I know that it comes from mustard, which looks so different.
Something that is just like ubiquitous. 1940s. It just feels so fucking new, and it's like
really recent.
It's really new for like a whole food, and I just can't get my head around that. So
when you said it to me, how old do you think the butternut squash is? I'm thinking like, now what does he mean? Does he mean the one that's in the fridge? That's a question that I would normally get on a day. You know what I mean? My wife, how old is the butternut squash? Or does he mean, is this a song general. I haven't heard of? I don't know.
No. And like, it's just crazy to me that like, I don't know. It seems too new. It's if somebody came out today and was like, we've invented a new vegetable, I just can't believe that.
So, right, I'm turning it back over in my mind, and that would be wild.
That fucks you up. Like, it's just suddenly it's in grocery stores, and like there's recipes, and like, what? What do you mean you made a new food? I know this is how it works. Like, this is
eventually it's different enough, right?
Yeah, right. Crazy. Anyway, that's what's been going on here. Lots of conversations like that over the last little while. We've had, so here's Beth's been on maternity leave.
Yeah.
We had holidays.
Yep.
Jack got sick. Lots of home time. All four of us have been home for a very long time.
Yep.
And I think all four of us are kind of up each other's butts, and just ready for a little dose of normalcy. Unfortunately, at the expense of Beth returning to work. That part sucks.
Yeah.
But a little bit of a changeover here might do me some good anyway.
Mm-hmm. It can be a time of that. I know by the time school is coming back in session after holiday break, it's like, I'm ready.
Can you get out of this house?
Can you get the fuck outside? And
it's harder when you work from home, I think. Like when you're
I mean, right, because we feel the difference in
it's very different. Yeah, it's even I don't know. I've said this before. I got to tell people like I have a job where I don't have to like be on for 8 straight hours. Like it's not really how it works. But yeah, anyway, coming in hot.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So okay, here's another hard pivot. So every year, we at the tone control community gets to enjoy, in quotes, the leavings, the scraps.
I always enjoy it. I'll give you that much.
There is something so indomitably self-indulgent about listening to myself laugh for basically like an hour and 20 minutes or whatever it runs up to. And usually laugh while I'm listening to myself laugh.
Yeah.
There's a lot there. I'm not sure.
Inside jokes from a year ago,
right?
Like they still hit, and
and like the thing that we were like, oh, let's keep this bit,
Yeah,
it just was one fucking episode.
My favorite thing was like every changeover into the next episode, you're like, my button doesn't work.
So many fucking times. What the fuck's with my button?
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know if this happens to you. I get near the end of the episode, and it feels like, well, this just happened. Like, I don't.
Right.
This feels so recent.
The transition
even though it was maybe
from
4 months ago, it still feels so new.
The transition from eons ago to it was last week is
in 90 minutes.
Seems to be instantaneous for me. I'm like, oh, these are all old. Right up until like the last one. I'm like, oh shit,
that was yesterday.
That's like my experience. It's like a hockey stick on the graph there.
That's so funny.
Crazy.
So
I was playing it in my headphones, just remarking to myself, like, this feels so stupid.
It's still funny.
It's still funny, but oh my God, what am I doing?
Yeah. I had Beth listen to it. She enjoyed it too.
Oh, good. I don't think Marielle would
there's stuff here
it.
you probably won't ever really understand if we're talking about guitar things, but like if you want to hear me and Justin be dummies for an hour and a half.
Idiots. Say stupid things and then repeat them.
Yeah. So, but anyway, 2026, and
Yeah.
We got something in the show notes. If we can remember what it is, I left some notes for myself back in 2025.
They say, Justin, don't look at this. I'll explain later. But Derek's apparently forgotten the explanation. So we're going to do this together.
So I'm looking at these now and I'm thinking there's only 3.
Okay.
I don't have time to get other ones right now. But I think, give me a sound.
All right.
First of all.
The other thing that happens is
yes.
I get to hear all of the stingers that I left in. I have a separate template for that holiday thing. I get to hear all those stingers, and a few of them, I'm like, I haven't heard that in ages. I bet that's not in my folder
Probably
for the
since last year.
randoms to pull, and I should make sure it's in there so it'll come up once in a while. That was the one where when it came on during the holiday episode, I was like, oh, I should make sure that one's in the list, and it's the first one that plays.
Nice.
So I love that. I'm feeling great.
Perfect. So I think in the spirit of last time, we landed on like, is this guitar achieving its dreams? Like, is this guitar...
Is it self-fulfilled?
Right. Have they satisfied like the what this guitar serves,
the
right?
warrant,
Yeah. Have they gone full send in every right direction, right?
Right.
And so I took some other very, very different guitars this time, and I just want to see like how you're feeling with that kind of benchmark in mind, I guess. So the first one here is the Mark Holcomb signature from Paul Reed Smith. This website is this is from Brian's Guitars, big PRS dealer in New England here. And like we've talked about PRS tons, and you've talked about PRS tons, and you've made comments about the birds, and I can never understand if you like them or hate them. And I think you maybe don't even know.
I really don't.
And then there's a guitar like this from a guy like Mark Holcomb in a band like Periphery, right? A very like progressive metal, like really intensely rhythmic and just crazy riffing all over the place. So this is the Mark Holcomb signature Holcomb Blueburst wraparound, whatever that means. What do you think?
Blueburst wraparound?
I think that means that the burst comes towards the center from every direction on the guitar rather than just the bottom. Which sometimes happens on like Les Pauls. The burst looks good. I think on like, if you look at a Les Paul, the brighter spot is like, it's not even all the way around is what I mean. This one is even. I think that's kind of what it means.
Okay.
But anyway, go on.
I think this is a beautiful guitar.
Okay.
So let's talk about the birds, Derek.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to find a nice zoom here because he's done his birds differently.
Yeah, these are they're abalone and they're like a silhouette.
Not a silhouette. They're like a line instead of. Show me another good shot of the bird. Well, I can kind of see it. It's got
what do you call it? A stroke with no fill. There we go.
Right. I guess this is an okay shot. It's okay. Let me try to let's tackle it this way. Did this one achieve its intention? Let me try to pick out maybe what its intention was based on what I see, and then we'll see. You know what I mean? Okay. So I feel like what we have here is almost a totally normal PRS, but what's different about it, you might not be able to see from across the room. But the closer you look, the more you see that's updated or changed, like the black metal hardware on the headstock.
I was going to say the pickup covers are really working for me.
Pickup covers. Let's zoom back over there. There's a lot of black metal.
Like the black nickel. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really pretty. And then look, we have brass threading and stuff in the bridge. Mm-hmm. So it has just a little bit that stands out.
Yeah. But it's also a satin finish. It's not shiny.
The metal is satin. That's real.
I'm sorry. The wood is satin.
The wood is satin. I mean, the metal looks kind of
too.
satin too to me.
Yeah.
Real sexy, man.
Yeah. So this guitar arrives in drop C, by the way.
Sure.
Yeah, which
That's
is
cool. No,
CGC, FAD.
Yep.
And Those are Seymour Duncan pickups in there. What else am I looking for? Oh, so the other thing is this guitar has a 20-inch radius, which is not really something, we don't talk about that when we're talking about like, did this guitar go full send or not? But like, if we're talking about guitar neck radii, think of it this way.
That's real flat, right?
Super flat.
Isn't like 18 more normal for what you'd think of as flat?
That's still pretty fucking flat.
Yeah.
So like modern production Fenders have 9.5.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
old production Fenders have 7.25.
Yeah, mine's
and then you go to
in the
20
9-something range. Yeah.
Yeah. 20 is
20 is crazy.
Crazy. But it's for all the riffs.
It is, and I like this a lot. Okay, so we've got like the numbering on the back of the headstock and the machinery inside the tuners, also brass.
Matches.
Nice highlight. The neck,
neck
joint
say what you will
being
about
all
PRS.
satin and everything. Like this is.
They hand number all those guitars. That's worthless, but really nice.
The subtle difference between worthless and
like it's
priceless.
a touch. It adds no value to the guitar, but it just like I see that I'm like, oh, that's a nice. A human touched this.
Yeah, this is. Well, Derek, this is pure sex.
You like it?
Yeah.
Cool. It's $5,200.
Is it worth $5,200? I mean, it might be. I don't know.
It might be. I think these guitars. I think they kind of do in runs too. So like maybe once it's gone for a few years. I don't know.
This
but anyway,
is striking me.
Good.
So the cost and everything. It's striking me as this is all done by hand kind of. The whole thing, like not really a factory guitar at all.
No,
so that's where the
there's
price
been a
is
little
coming
PRS talk in the Discord server lately.
Mm-hmm.
A few people trying them and going like, "Oh, wait a second."
Yeah, I've been sort of
which is nice
watching that because they. Okay, so on that note, like, what's the world's feeling on PRS? Is PRS considered like a mid-range kind of situation? Is it?
No, I think they're considered pretty high end.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I would have guessed, and I know that they make some more accessibly priced models, but they do a good job with those, and so the whole thing feels like you're not screwing up if you get a PRS. Kind of pick your price point, right?
I think so. At this stage, I think so. It's a company not really focused on vintage, which is nice.
Right. Not that they're like changing things. I mean, they're sticking to their kind of style and look.
They're doing what they
do.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do stuff that really pushes the envelope sometimes, and then other times they release a Strat, and it's like, a Strat. But
okay, this one detail I just read. The selector is a 5-way.
Yeah.
And it has all the things from, it can run dual, it can run coil split. 2 and 4 are coil split options, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes
that's
these
a great
guitars
way
you can
to
also do like
sorts of things.
Inner or outer coils sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Probably not with just a 5-way, but.
Not unless one of the pots pulls up too, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Really good.
Okay, let's hit the next one. It's called Pearl in the notes. This one's from Reverb. This is a guitar, amp, and case.
Well, we are
Mother of Pearl.
I can see where we're going with this. Okay.
Yes. So it's, Mother of Pearl, like pearl pick guards, right? That kind of texture-y pattern.
Except they did that whole pattern thing.
All of it.
Now, a subtle color change for the pick guard to the body, almost like there's some see-through to it, and we're revealing wood behind there.
I think it's actually supposed to be or is that the plastic is aged.
Oh, I see yellowed. In a different shot, it's a little sort of greener. Yeah, yellow looking.
So here's what's bothering me about this.
Okay.
The Mother of Pearl pickguard, we see it, we love it, right? Those are all over.
Yeah.
Usually that matches the back cover on a Strat. This one, it doesn't. They put a white cover on the back, which we're missing a checkbox on did they go full send?
Didn't go, right. We have normal 3-layer white, black, white pickguard material here on the back, and that's not correct. So already they've blown it.
Yeah. And like you're buying all this stuff. This is $10,500 for
Oh fuck.
For the
includes
Fender
the amp
Custom
and
Shop
stuff,
Moto
though.
Strat guitar amp set number 73 of 250 from 1995. So
I get it. Yeah.
It's an amp, a road case, so that is also fully decked in
fully done.
mother of pearl.
All mother of pearl besides the rails, the metal railing. Okay, now the amp all the way through to the back.
Good.
All Tolex surfaces are this instead, and a nice silvery grill cloth that I think matches well.
What's a bummer is that this is
it's got some stains and stuff on it too. So it says good condition. It looks like it's got cigarette burns from where people left their butts on the top of the guitar amp there.
Yeah, it does. You know what sucks though is that this is just a Blues Deluxe. Like it's not even a really cool Fender amp circuit. It is the Blues Deluxe. It's kind of the amp, but that's fine. I don't like it. Like it's ugly, first of all. Like I'll just say that.
So I feel like you can do something with the they said a certificate of authenticity for the.
I think it's a custom shop.
Yeah, for the thing.
Yeah,
and here's a picture of the rest of his guitars for some reason. Okay. Yeah. All right. Back to this. Back to the picture of the thing. Okay. Good for having the case that matches, because if you got a guitar that looks like this fucking thing, you better not, be shy about the mother of pearl. I think it's sort of a look that can be cool. How would we class this up? Obviously, they fucked up with the backplate. I think satin again. Now it's in my head. Satin would have been great.
The satin? Do you think that would kind of limit the the effect that texture has?
Probably, but like I kind of want it to. Like I almost want to make you look for it more. Like
tone it down a little bit.
and not even like because I don't want to look at it, but because I feel like imagine the classiness of a guitar that you see, and then if you look closer, you notice, wait, the whole thing is like mother of pearl type. That'd be like, well, holy fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas this one's like from across the room, you're like,
hey, it's mother of pearl.
Oh, this guy came in costume, like, okay.
Yeah.
Instead of finding out later that there was something cool about the guitar. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, so whatever. So it's a custom shop guitar. It's probably really nice, I guess, but it's
I mean, what's the threshold difference, I guess, on like plays great, sounds great, but looks like shit, right? Where are you on, like, where do you land? Where does one land on that?
Where does one land? I'm into a guitar that has a that decidedly knows what it wants to look like, Like I think even if it's not what I would pick, there's something cool about, well, look at this fucking thing, especially when it's not a joke.
Argument again.
Right, when it's not a joke, right? Like this is a nice guitar. This is a guitar that you can pick up and be like, oh, this is the real deal. So it's not just a joke or something like that. So what would it have cost to get a mother of pearl backplate made? You know what I mean? Like if you have a guitar that you don't want anymore and it's worth $10,500.
Yeah.
What's the skin off your back to contact Fender Custom Shop and be like, okay.
I was going to say, like, it's the thing that it didn't come out of the factory like that. Like it didn't come out of the factory with the matching plate. And that seems like a problem. And I don't know.
Right. Which means if he switches it, he's probably devaluing it because of how human brains work.
Aftermarket parts.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, I mean, obviously you're in second place tonight, but.
Okay. Last one in the notes here is called Ned.
Ned. It's just a guy. Oh.
It's a guy. This is Ned Steinberger's first prototype.
Prototype graphite
the rarest
base.
Steinberger on Earth. So, I grabbed this for many reasons. First of all, look at this fucking guitar. Secondly, look at this man. Look at Ned.
Look at Ned. Now, when he took this photograph, when this photograph was taken,
confident.
Like he knew what he would like. He knew what he was doing.
He's got a very check this out kind of feel. He's like, I know what I have here.
So
I know what I have.
for the listeners at home, $97,000. Okay. For the listeners at home.
Listeners at home, headphone warning.
This is a bass guitar that is, it looks like it swallowed itself. So I don't know if people, if this, is this a shape that people know about and it's just me that doesn't know about this?
I think so. Steinberger has been around forever.
Okay.
Doing these like the headless thing and doing these like very small bodied basses.
Okay. So
it's like
very
just
small
a
body
neck
bass.
with enough extra wood to mount some pickups.
Right. There's enough wood at the top to put a strap nut where you'd expect one to be instead of in a stupid place that wouldn't balance right. And then because it's headless, the bass needs a big honkin' tuning machines. So they're down there at the other end, and it's almost like there's a headstock on the ass of the guitar.
Bottom.
So
an ass stock.
An ass stock, if you. So that's why I'm thinking like this guitar swallowed itself. This is like some science fiction wormhole stuff. Okay. Other than that, what is this little joint here that's like, I guess it's where the tailstop is. So the tailstop is...
Where are you looking?
Behind the last pickup, I got to zoom in on this.
Well, it's the bridge. And then behind the bridge?
Yeah, I guess... I zoom in. Now I interpret it as a bridge. It looked like a pickup before I clicked on the closer pictures. I was like, I don't understand how this is a bridge. Oh, I get it. No, yeah. So the saddles, and they're all movable, and big honking chunks of brass in there like you'd want.
Yeah. You
kind of wonder, does this... I mean, it's graphite, right? So he's stripped it. He's made it as small as possible and out of like the lightest material. So it's like, is this anti-resonance? Does this always sound like Motown or something? Because it's just boom, 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 boom.
Because nothing to it.
It looks like it's got flat wounds on it. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. They're just really shiny.
What am I looking for? The headpiece area seems quite crude today, but this was just the beginning of his design evolution.
Yeah, there's like a random screw in it. Well, you don't need a truss rod when it's graphite, right?
I guess not.
Although he's got seemingly some adjustments in here anyway. Hold on. If it doesn't have a truss rod, what are these?
So it says here, this bass was Ned's earliest attempt at a carbon graphite neck through body bass guitar. So it could be that the neck has carbon reinforcement rods rather than being made of carbon fiber.
Sure.
Although, like the texture on the body, what little body there is very odd. It's like pebbly and
that's a plate over the top too. The back of it looks like it's wood.
Oh, it is. You're right. Yeah. Oh, shit.
I think it's like an almost Tolexy painted several times kind of plate of some kind. You wonder if it's
and it really is just to hold all the parts because the neck goes all the way down to the tuners at the same width.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. So I see it from the back. There's just one piece connecting the tuners, the sort of the buttstock, all the way up to the front, which is cool.
And I think that boomerang-shaped piece that's got the screw in it, that's movable because it's changed positions a few times in these photos.
Oh,
Sometimes
you're right.
the
Now it's
horn
facing
of
the
it
other
is,
way.
Yeah, and if you look back at the photo of Ned, our main man Ned here.
Yeah. He's got it oriented up. So you could orient that and make it...
It's the strap on both ends. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, his other strap kind of comes in. It's almost like where the neck pickup is.
So it's like way more snug on your body than a regular guitar or bass.
Extremely secure. I feel like
this thing's not going anywhere.
The boomerang thing with the strap nuts on it being turnable, it means two things. It means, for one thing, you can probably flip that sucker around and make it so you can play it over your lap comfortably. Also, I don't see any reason you shouldn't be able to do like a ZZ Top spin with this bass.
Yeah, I mean, unless it just unscrews and falls apart.
Well, I mean, let's just make it with some kind of a like a pin,
a bearing, just put a
pin bearing system in there, and so it'll lock in place until you push the release, and then you just spin that sucker.
So here we are in the conversation of like, does it go full send? And I think Ned has gone beyond send. Like, look at what he's done here.
It is.
In 1970, what? Does it have a date?
Zoom out of the pictures. No, we'd have to.
No.
It's
this is just down in Massachusetts.
It's so full send. This is the gun that the bullet was sent from. Do you know what I mean? Like
okay.
This is like, this birthed things that were full
the beginning
send.
of a revolution. Yeah. People saw this and went like, I can send a guitar. Yeah.
People saw this and thought, I could be in movies. I can do anything. This gives you the confidence to chase your dreams.
I wonder, like, I would love to see something like this for the first time when it was new. You know what I mean? Now, a guitar like this does not surprise me. Are there guitar shapes? I guess we don't even know, right? I was going to say, are there guitar shapes that would surprise me? But if they did, we would know about them, I guess. But, like, I don't know. In this, like, early time, 70s, 80s, when so much, like, this kind of random innovation was happening. It's like, whoa, what are you doing?
I can do anything with modern chemistry. I feel like he's won and he knows it. And look at him.
That's what I mean. He's very confident. He sees, like, you see him from across the room. Like, first you're catching that mustache, and then he's like, check out what I got here.
It's
a bass, but it's not how you think.
Right. He has the. There's the face to me. It tells this whole story of this zone, the 60s, 70s, like this, people were landing on the moon and there were no transistors. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this guy's doing this shit. And he's got that face of like, I'm an inventor. What are you going to do? Like Steve Wozniak's out there about this age or something, at this time, like shit's going down. They're figuring out how to fuck up phones somewhere in a garage. And this guy's building this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
all like equally valid too.
Right. It's like,
Yeah.
We got to give it to Ned, right? Like PRS did great.
Yeah.
PRS did great. But PRS,
here we go. Ned walked so PRS could run. Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. PRS is coming from, they're standing on the shoulders of Ned.
Nice. Oh my God. Anyway, cool. That's the 3 guitars I have to review tonight.
That's great. Oh my.
Good stuff. Welcome back to the Tone Control, friends.
Tabs. looking back on 2025, the year we finally put to bed the argument about, we finally settled it. Amps versus modelers. Settled. And now we're in 2026, so we don't talk about that anymore because it was settled, as I said.
I got a funny thing that we can talk about, though. Okay. A little. It's like on this subject, so hit me with a sound.
Okay. Where's my button? Shit.
So we all saw John Mayer got a neural DSP plugin.
Yeah.
That I'm going to drop in the chat
here. Does it make you play good?
That's what they want you to think.
That's what they want you to think, Derek.
And so this is a neural DSP plugin, Archetype John Mayer, and it is going to be available on the Quad Cortex with some of their other plugins that they do that with. So, so now, I think I actually stopped what I was doing to tell Beth about what a big deal this feels like to me. I think...
Explain.
I've said this a few times. Forgive me if I've said it on the show. I feel like John Mayer is not a guy who talks about gear publicly a ton. He's not out there doing columns and interviews about guitar stuff. He's not... he's just not. And that's cool. That's fine.
Okay.
But then, sometimes he does. And when he does... I feel like everyone kind of pays attention. Everyone listens.
Well, the last time there was a big kerfuffle, so...
Yeah, right. So, right. Instead of a guy like Joe Bonamassa, who's only talking about gear...
Yeah.
Yeah. So your Joe Bonamassa type's only talking about gear, ever. And not a little less about the other side of things. So
does that give you...
This feels like oh my God... Go ahead.
Does that give you the impression that John Mayer doesn't care that much about gear, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But it's cool. It's in a cool not to care way, in a It's not performative, I think. But anyway, this just feels like a big nail in a coffin for this conversation, right? For like a tone hound like John Mayer getting a plugin and it being amazing. Like,
oh,
what's
you mean
left?
the thing that
You know
I
what
just said that we put to bed last year?
Yeah. Like,
it.
this is the end, right? Like, who's left in the iconic, like, modern day Mount Rushmore guitarists that have like coveted tone in the community, right? And really, Neural DSP has been doing so much in the high gain space. It's kind of surprising to see a John Mayer thing, but well, I don't know. They do Corey Wong too. But anyway, I just like, what? And so
haven't we somewhat recent? I have a recent memory of John Mayer making some comment about like, yeah, like their modelers they're fine, they're amazing, they can do all these sounds and they sound great, but there's something that it doesn't feel the same when you're playing it on stage, like the sag or whatever doesn't feel the same. And so to me, like I don't need or rely on his opinion about things to form my own kind of thing. Like he can have them, but it's also I feel like his perspective is irreversibly tainted because he can have a Dumble if he wants it. So it's sort of like if it's not an obstacle to
like he's not really in the fight.
Right. It's like, well, what do you mean? And because all humans are going to have a tendency to justify your purchases. Like, especially if you've put money down on something, you're going to be like, well, here's why I actually think it's still better, or here's why it's better for me, or any way you want to spin it, like logically or illogically, right? And so to me, it was like, okay, like I don't care.
I just feel like it's one of these, since John Mayer doesn't put his name on gear a lot.
Yeah, so that part of it stood out to you more than,
like he's got a custom thing and it's a digital model. Like that's like a double whammy statement for me. But the other thing is it's $200, and you know it's not $200? A Dumble. So
yeah. So does this feel expensive to you or cheap?
I don't actually know.
So what's it in? So let's see, 170. It's showing me euros though. Why is it showing me euros? It's marked me as
in Europe.
Is marked me as being in the United States, but it's showing me the price in euros anyway.
Silly.
Because fuck me, I guess, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of nothing for a pedal. Like, I'm not worried about the price as far as like, can I afford it?
Right. Okay, so this is a plugin for Neural DSP, meaning so if I wanted to use this, like if I don't have any of this stuff, right? So if I said, well, John Mayer's my guy, and if he says it's the one, then it's the one. So what do I need? I need a Nano or something at least?
You need, this, okay, so it's a plugin first.
So just computer. I could just use it on computer. Oh, gotcha.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So it comes like to run in your DAW, but it also comes with like a desktop app version that you can just launch and run.
Yep.
Neural DSP also, sometimes, not all, some of their plugins can be run on the Quad Cortex.
Okay.
Or they are slated to. Not the Nano.
Okay.
This one, the John Mayer one, is slated to move to Quad Cortex in the future.
Okay.
Meaning you can gig with this now. Like you can, and these are like the tones that John dialed in and clicked save on. And then there's other artists that have John Mayer plugin presets like Ariel Posen and others.
Yeah.
And like that's a cool way to do that too. I don't know. I don't know what plugins cost, I guess.
So this looks like it's got 3 or 4 amps and a few other effects, and they're very boutique-y, hand-selected effects kind of stuff, right? This gravity tank thing and this compressor that's clearly modeled out. Well, shouldn't say clear. It looks like it's trying to be a distressor, which would be a weird thing to use on. Well, maybe not that weird to use on guitar. I'm checking myself as I talk here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3 amps. Yeah, 3 and 1 amp. What do we got?
Yeah, it's got the 2-rock, the Fender, and the Dumble. Like it's And you can run them independently or all together. And all together is like where the John sound comes from.
Oh, gotcha.
And so
now that's interesting because not every plugin kind of situation can do that. It's funny the timing of this too, because UAD just made something, I forget exactly what they called it, but it's like a suite of a bunch of guitar amps all through the same interface with a bunch of this sort of mix and match ability kinds of controls that are really convenient software controls, which is nice because you don't always, UAD sometimes copies things too hard, real thing too hard, you know what I mean?
I see.
But this has all the like, here's all of our super secret, modeling, but you can actually bend it and break it if you want to, kind of thing, which is kind of neat. But it strikes me like visually it looks really similar to the way they're kind of presenting this too.
Yeah.
The cabs, the effects. I'm trying to find that compressor.
It's probably under effects. What am I looking for? I was going to say one of the funny thing about this that has been really I'm seeing this up in my Instagram feeds and stuff, people trying it out. And there's guys playing it, sounding great, doing their like Hendrixy, Mayer-y, Stevie Ray Vaughan-y thing. And like, of course, great, sounds really good. Then there's guys who are trying to kind of break the plugin, who are like recording metal guitars with it and stuff. And just like, you weren't supposed to do this kind of way. Yeah. And then today I saw the best one, which is just some guy playing like shit.
just to prove that you can still sound like shit with John Mayer's plugin.
Yeah, kind of like he's doing like some little like little riffs, and he's like, ooh, getting the feel, going into some backing track, and he just plays like dog shit.
Did he know or?
Yeah. Okay. Like, it was very clearly like a bit, but it was so funny. It just got me right at the right moment. But
that's pretty good.
Let me say, now we can like to pivot the conversation a little bit. I've been using the Nano Cortex primarily. I sold my Helix, so that's the other big thing.
Right.
So I sold it.
You sold it in spite of that guy trying to get you to raise the price.
Oh my God, dude.
That was so fucking funny. Can we tell this story a little bit?
Yeah. Give me another sound.
All
this is yet more things have happened that I forgot were in between episodes. So.
All right, that one's too long, so
yeah,
we had a drink.
So I had my Helix up on Facebook Marketplace, got some messages, people looking for trades, blah, blah, blah. One guy messages me, like, you should raise the price. And I wrote back, sorry?
Say what?
Yeah, and I was selling the Helix floor and the backpack and, power cable, USB, just the whole thing. And so he's like, I have the same one. I think you could get more for it. Like, okay.
And then later he goes,
like, thanks.
I don't use mine. And I'm like, yeah, because you wish you were selling it, but you don't want to sell it because you're getting undercut by Derek.
Yeah, he's like, there was that guy, and then some other guy sent me a whole picture of his guitar rig. Like, here's my guitar and my pedal board and stuff. I want to replace this with the Helix. And I was like, okay. I have one for sale. Funny you should mention that, right?
I think I know why you're here. Go on.
Yeah. And so between that, and so that guy was like, okay, we're going to meet. We're actually planning to meet on New Year's Day. And I was like, here's the place and the time. I'll see you there. Yeah. Totally ghosted, like deleted his Facebook account, like just gone. Wow. Vanished.
Okay.
So a few days
shit
later.
Out of him, man. He's like off the internet now because of you.
So I posted it back up again, and the next day or later that same day, some other guy is like, is this available? I had somebody ghost me. I can pick it up tomorrow. I was like, I had somebody ghost me too, dude. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow.
It was the same guy. He's just creating chaos out there in the Helix marketplace.
Just making new identities, yeah. So yeah, the guy, like, we met up really quick, had cash, made the deal. Great. So I've been using the Nano Cortex as like my main thing, and I don't want it to be better, but it kind of is better. Like, it just... There's something in it. There's something...
something about the way it sounds and feels, you mean?
It's the feel. Like, it's just that... It's that under your pick. It's the feeling of, like, the pick in between your fingers feels right. And it's not that Helix and other stuff don't have the feel. It's just like it's more quantifiable with the neural stuff, I feel like. It's more, like,
so, like,
identifiable.
we're still making progress. is
I
kind
think
of where
so.
I think you're going with this, right?
I think so. And Neural is saying in some of their, I was reading some more of their site because I'm like now tipping more towards getting a quad cortex. Their whole thing is saying like, we're a software company, by the way. Like they're coming at it from that side of things, which I think is cool and interesting and not really beholden to the problems with the guitar culture, ecosystem, universe, whatever, right? So I'm using the Nano Cortex a ton. I'm using these captures that are just great. They sound so cool, so good. And it's giving me pause on where I should spend my money, but also like, what is my role as the guitarist in this band? Like in the rig concept and like, how do I build a tone? Because for the longest time as a guitar player, I was like, this is my stuff. This is my sound. The bands I play in have this sound because I'm in this band, right? Like that's how it works. I was never like, this is an emo band, I should get a blank. Like I was never matching the thing. Except now when it's like, well,
okay, but in you can zoom out a little bit and say like, but the kind of music that you liked to play, you did kind of create a sound that fits with like this is one of those like you influence each other. You grow with the sound and the sound grows with you and the gear kind of
Totally. And that, yes, and where was I just going? Oh my God.
Sorry.
just fucking vanished. But I was like, more interested in like creating a tone that like I found very satisfying. That was like for me.
Right.
And that would come with me places.
Yeah.
So now I've got like, oh, well, everybody, I'm getting ready for this emo night show. And like, yeah, you know what? The Mesa Boogie dual rec capture is it.
Sounds like every emo, like it's the thing. Yeah.
It's the one. And I'm like, well, it's stupid to use anything else, right? It feels like I'm not going to go pull up a deluxe because I like how the deluxe sounds and do it for this gig because it's just when you can have the match, it's like, oh, fuck. It combined with that extra little something that Neural is doing, it's like just this perfect storm of things. So
this makes sense, right? Like, this makes sense because the music, when you're doing an emo night, like the music was created around those tones in the same way that like when Derek created Derek's tone from the Before Times, it was because of all those same things. And those people who made the emo music that's being performed, it's like they created, well, the whole thing. It was all because it's always a feedback mechanism. We're all like shadowing each other and being influenced and stuff. So absolutely. So the Mesa Dual Rec it evolved with that.
When I had the Helix, I went into this band like, I'm going to do songs with matching presets and I'm going to like change the rig depending on like, okay, if we're doing an Alanis Morissette song, that's a very different guitar setup than The Darkness, right? Yeah. Or fucking Toto or Journey or something like that. And what I found then was like the level matching was a real pain in the ass. Using such dramatically different things. And then switching it like at practice, it's like, oh, damn. Like you get so acclimated to the one thing and then it changes. It's really jarring.
Yeah.
So I think like now I'm almost going to move this into like I'm building a rig for a show, for a set, rather than
so it's a little bit middle, it's a little middle ground. Because it's not like you're not changing the sound per song, but it was like, can you think of it a little bit more like, okay, now if we had an amp and we were going to play these very kind of different tones all at once, like what pedals would I bring along to try to make that happen, make them all average out in the middle or whatever, and then you solve some of your level problems or something.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I used to do it. But it was like, I had the tone that was like, this is my tone for this entire band. Like everything we do, I'm using this preset. And now I'm just wondering if like maybe I should, because I would kind of change my guitar setup around per show because we don't play that often. It was easy to do. I could say like this next gig, like I'm planning to use the Voltor and the Nano Cortex. And then the gig after that, I probably won't use those things just in the interest of using different things. But
is the Nano
anyway,
Cortex
kind of
small
rambling.
to be using for gigs? Is it more of a practice-y thing? Because I just wonder about if it doesn't have enough controls that it's easy to do enough bouncing around. Well, I know it's like physically small.
Yeah.
I mean, like how did like with a Helix you have so many switches that you can do all this paging and creating playlists and all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really using it that way. Like it's not made to be used that way, especially with it's a bring your own screen.
Right.
It's not great to pull your phone out and try to Bluetooth over to your thing while you're in the middle of a set.
To change songs, yeah.
Yeah. So there's foot switches controlling on the thing. Like you can, set up presets and all that stuff and scroll on the device.
Yeah.
But
you need to make yourself like a set list cheat
turn
sheet to remember them and stuff.
like you can't turn the quad cortex off. Right? It doesn't have a bypass because it just is the amp. So think of it more like an Iridium. I mean, that's true for HX Stomp too, but like, I don't know. It always has something running. So now I'm using it with a bunch of other pedals and stuff to kind of, again, meet in the middle there. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if the foundational tone of this set can be the Mesa dual rack or triple or whatever it is with the 412 sounding cool, like it fits for so much more of the set now than like the Derek approximation via Helix, So...
Yeah,
but if we do a 90 set, like I'm probably not going to use the dual rack. It'd be too much.
Right. That's when the JCM 2000 comes out. Or would it be the 2000?
I don't have it hooked up tonight. I don't have the stuff hooked up now, but using the Mesa Capture kind of on a lowish setting on the gain channel though, so it's still really hot. And then using some pedals to tighten it up in just the traditional way, like turning on a thing for leads to tighten the low end and compress the shit out of it. And I'm like learning the songs and playing the stuff, and I'm like, well, wouldn't you know? The trick everybody knows, like it still sounds awesome.
Yeah, right. It's like there's a full circleness that's happening, and that's funny.
Anyway, that's my story.
Okay,
I guess. So yeah, I'm kind of not wanting to admit to myself that like quad cortex might be the direction I choose to go for a large format modeler.
So quad cortex, just 4 cortexes?
It's 4 cores. I mean, pretty powerful. As far as like, I've been.
I think that's probably what I said.
Probably gear comes out, and sometimes I very deliberately choose to not look into it because
what if you want to buy it?
Because what if I want to buy it?
Yeah.
And I try not to look at stuff until I'm really ready in the market and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been looking a little bit more about like, so somebody smart walked me through how they make a tone or like how they use this in their band. And I see some stuff and it's like, oh fuck, like they have rewritten the playbook on like how you approach the hardware for your band. Like like how you approach the like building of a set list and how you move between sounds on the hardware and stuff. Like it's not using guitar player pedal board brain anymore. So it's just a really different way of doing stuff. But I like it.
Dang.
And yeah, I like it. And the flaws that the Nano has, like of course solved by the quad cortex, but like it's still, I think there's room for both. Like there was like, I have room for both a Helix and an HX Stomp.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
They're just the different use cases. I think I've been saying to Matt in our band, like I like having a rig that is it has the option to include pedals, like this one here.
Yeah.
And then one that doesn't, because sometimes I don't need or want them.
Right. Did you pick up a Helix Stadium?
No.
Okay.
No. Partly because I was just for so long so far off of the price point where I like had how much money I had saved up. So the money being tied up in the Helix that I owned, of course, and this tube amp back here that I'm trying to sell too. So I've made a lot of progress having sold the Helix, of course. But, then now we're like, prices are just high,
Yeah.
They're just a lot.
It's right. I mean, things change throughout the world. But I remember it's like you were like, here's my path, right? I want to upgrade this, basically sell the old one, get the new one. In the intervening months, the Nano Cortex shows up, and like here we are, like wheels are turning, and
combined with like the reality of, so there's a few things that are kind of weighing on me with this. One is that the age of the quad cortex. it is just like when tech is moving like this, it's
Sure.
a little tough to want to buy the old one.
And it's like, as a software company that they say they are, where's the line? They have to hit a line at some point where they decide, let's not.
But now I'm like, so John fucking Mayer is in the game now. And they don't have new hardware. So like, what does that signal? I know I'm looking way too far into this, but I just don't think, I don't know. It's got USB type B on it, right? Like, why does it not have USB-C?
Yeah.
See the little eyebrow raise, the roll of like that.
Type B.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, there's no reason for it to be a cost thing.
No. No, it's just because it's been out for like 7 years already or something like that. So anyway.
You ever seen one of those like enhanced type Bs that have like the extra fin on them? It's like the square, but also with this extra thing.
No.
I don't know. I want to figure out what that's called. It's like the super USB type B.
Super B?
Yeah.
Nice.
Outstanding.
Lowercase b. So I don't know. This is just like a collection of thoughts and ideas on the whole subject, I guess. But Helix Stadium XL, which is the one I was looking at, includes the wah volume pedal portion with the case. It's $2,500. And I was like, that's a lot more than Helix was when it launched and continues to be. Or I can get a quad Cortex. I've already packed a lot of my office away, but a quad Cortex, a new pedal board for it, hook up the expression pedal I own to it to run that kind of stuff for less than $2,000, right? And it's like, oh, if the captures and the neural stuff sounds as amazing as everyone says, and as I'm experiencing with the Nano, to save a few $100s, many hundreds of dollars in this thing, it's like, well, and it sounds better.
And you're giving up what, like the screen flexibility and some of the, I mean, I guess the system you're used to, but you've been using this
it's the
Cortex
ecosystem
for ages. I guess,
a few months.
Not as robust a community.
But that's changing too. Like that's still, all of that's, Line 6 just has Line 6 has the brand recognition for, they've been around forever. Neural is still new, but like, I don't know. It seems like that doesn't matter anymore. The way that people talk about this stuff, see them everywhere.
Yeah, it feels like a very premium brand. It doesn't seem like something to taking a chance on. Well, what like you're saying,
really
fucking
cool.
John Mayer taking a chance on it, I guess.
So here's a cool thing: on the hardware, both Quad Cortex and Nano Cortex, the buttons, the foot switches, are encoders as well, so you can turn them.
Oh. Okay.
So all of their parameters on screen, you can just go, you can physically turn those knobs.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm used to, I guess I shouldn't be so surprised, but I'm used to buttons that you can push as well as turn. I don't know why.
But in the guitar foot switch format.
In that format, it really struck me just now. Okay. Good for them. And USB-B for some reason.
Nano has a C on it.
Yeah, all right. You're probably right. You got to be right. I'd be so afraid. I mean, what if it's like years away, though? But you're so right. Like something new is coming.
That's what I mean. And so I've landed on like, okay, maybe, and also my band is like fairly inactive now while Allison is away at grad school.
Right.
So like not urgent.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like my birthday's in the fall. Allison comes back in the fall. That's a much,
let's see what the news is
target.
over then. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see where like prices are and see how much money I have saved up and see like, did they update with a 0.5 and now there's a USB-C on it? Because I want that one.
Right.
So.
Dang. All right.
Anyway. How did we even end up here?
It was a meandering path. It started with see you last year, saw you last year, and ended with.
I got it right here. Can we like? This is the setup I'm using these days. We haven't talked about this stuff in a while, but like.
Okay.
So here we go on screen. Coming into my tuner, which is like, I want a new one. This is the same original one I've had for a million years, and I just don't want to have to buy a tuner pedal. Then I'm going into the 1981, which I might not need. Down into the Ages, which this is like my boost for leads and stuff. It's doing my tube screamer type business. It's not a tube screamer, but this is my like boost it for things.
Yeah.
The Juliana chorus, really good. This 3MF, what is it? The 3MUF 14 by Rude Tech. I know we've talked about this before.
Yeah, I remember
this
that
fucker is staying on this board. It kicks so much ass. Like it's great. And then all that's coming up into the Nano, which is going out to this DI. So it's so fun. It's so fun.
You do a zigzaggy pattern on your board there.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't follow your petty human rules for pedal order.
Yeah. Well, I do because of where I want the DI to be. Like I have to kind of work backwards. But yeah. And versus where I want the tuner to be, where I want my input to be. Mm-hmm. Think about those kinds of things. So You know. What's
our first picks for 2026 going to be?
Are we doing like what's in and what's out?
People do that sometimes. I thought, we're getting on in time here. I was thinking, are we getting to picks of the week? But we could, what's in, what's out? Well, apparently,
no, I got to pick
tube amps are done.
Leave them in 2025.
Leave them in that shithole of a year.
What do I have? I have a thing of the week. So yeah, hit me with a sound.
All right. All right, that's all the way through the chords. I don't need to let it play more.
It goes halftime. What do you expect? Of course it does. So anyway, my pick of the week, my lovely wife, got me this R36S handheld game console. Oh, look at this fucking Bluetooth thing you guys were talking about. Anyway, I'm going to drop this in our gaming channel. Not Bluetooth, USB thing. I'm going to drop this in our gaming channel. This is a Game Boy-sized retro game emulator. And it's got something like 14 gajillion games on it or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's just like a little, I think it's a Raspberry Pi maybe or something like that somebody's kind of bundled up into a whole thing.
Nice.
To run a bunch of different consoles and stuff off an SD card. It's got like 2 thumbsticks, a D-pad, AVXY buttons, some trigger buttons on the back. And it's just got everything from everything up through PlayStation 1.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I had a thing like, well, I still do. I had a thing like this years ago this is like an updated kind of thing. But yeah, it's so hard to argue with, It's
so cool, dude.
It's just so now I'm playing some of the original Pokemon.
You know what, though? I need it now because I cannot stand being on my phone anymore.
Sure.
So there's some of that, like my screen time is down because I'm playing Pokemon. And that just feels, I just realized the other night, like, man, if I downloaded a game on my phone to play, I would not be as good an experience. It would not be an ad-free experience. It would not, like there's all these things. And I'm like, oh man, I just played Pokemon for a while and I didn't have to look at a single advertisement.
Yeah.
At any point. I didn't have to get notified about a newsletter coming into my inbox, like nothing. So that's got a lot of appeal. It's also small enough that I can play simple games like Pokemon with one hand. So I can hold my baby in the other hand, which is like really great.
Okay.
Walk around the house, get him to, doze him off to sleep a little bit, but I'm got to catch them all. So
that's awesome.
It's also got a bunch of cabinet games, not console, but like arcade cabinet games.
MAME
on
emulator kind of.
Yep. Yeah. Super Famicom, like all these other kind of more not obscure, but there's stuff that I've never even heard of.
Right. There's a lot. There's a lot out there, and a lot of it that you have heard of, and then there's stuff that systems that I never had when I was a kid or something like that.
Or were like not in North America or something.
Right.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it's a cool thing. It's called the R36S, and it's Game Boy sized, and Plays all the Game Boy games,
Very cool.
among many others. But like SNES, Link to the Past on this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard to say no to
The
as
guy
he
in the
goes off on
video
the
that has
couch.
gloves on while he's holding it. That's a nice touch.
So, what do you have?
What do I have? We gave a breeder a deposit for a puppy.
Whoa!
That's coming soon. It isn't born yet, but probably coming in the fall. But we gave him a deposit because you have to get my wife has a specific thing that she's after. So we are going to be getting a new puppy sometime this year. It is going to be an Australian Shepherd.
Cool.
And we know the litter. We know the parents, and we have talked to them because she wants it to be a therapy dog, and you have to have them for at least a year, and we have that time to sort of train it and get it, make sure. So she did a lot of work figuring out doing as much as you can ahead of time to get the temperament right. And so we have this litter is coming from parents who one of which is a service dog and there are things that some of the previous litter that these parents made, one of them is a therapy dog. And but anyway, so I don't know why that's a thing of the week, but that was what was on my mind. But
obviously,
so it's a little ways away right now, but it's cool, coming soon, and we'll have
exciting.
It took me a little while to get used to the idea. She sort of brought it up to me, and I was like, she brought it up to me 2 or 3 times, and each time I got a little softer. Not because I was upset at the idea of it, but just I just was like, we don't need to mess with our thing right now. But I don't know. We like the level that we were kind of where our family was as a 2-dog family, and
makes sense.
Yeah. So we'll be back there, and we'll have somebody who's probably, it'll be very good. It'll be very good, very,
good friends
very
of
highly
ours.
trainable type of dog. So
some good friends of ours have a dog who is a service dog for them. Their daughter is wheelchair bound, and
right on.
She Leia, the dog, they came home to them and then went out for 6 or 8 weeks or something to do this intensive training thing, and came back, and she's the coolest thing. She's the coolest dog ever. In this totally normal dog, put the vest on, we are in business.
In zone,
we are fucking working.
Just amazing.
Crazy to watch. So cool.
And I mean, this is like therapy dog is not the same as service dog, and I don't want people thinking I think it's the same, but this dog just needs to be extremely tolerant of being handled, maybe by people who don't know how to handle a dog, and really calm, and just be able to wait, sometimes in a different spot or whatever, just the basic stuff. But she wants to do things. She has all these ideas. She's seen dogs that get to go to the library and do some work there. She wants it for her office. She'd be able to do everything from just calming to exposure for people who are afraid of dogs. I was like, if you have a therapy dog and then we have Ginny, I have the perfect exposure for how to get them. She does a lot with people who have phobias and stuff, and the proper way to work through that through exposures. In a safe and in a way that's not going to reinforce things. And I was like, well, I got one that we'll have one that is very nice and calm and will be the nicest thing. And then I got another one that is very nice and will never hurt you, but will bark at you when it first meets you. So it's perfect.
Awesome.
But anyway, just things
very
that they can do. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Some breeder, we found a breeder that doesn't dock their tails and stuff like that because they're... that is a breed standard thing in the United States, and it is illegal in all the other countries. So anyway,
we ran into that. We had that with Charlie.
Yeah,
we were going to be fined if we chose to keep his tail. Yeah. It was enough that we were like, excuse me, on top of also having to buy the dog.
It seems so weird. So yeah, luckily nothing like that's going on. This is a breeder that just doesn't participate in that aspect of it. But for anyone any breeder who sells to people who are going to show their dogs, they have to have that. And so they've created all kinds of psychological reinforcements where they're convincing themselves and making up excuses for why it's good for the dog and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, it's good for the dog the same way it would be good for you if I shaved off your eyebrows permanently and then made you have a job where you talk to people. So anyway,
Alex is asking, how can there be a fine for not mutilating your dog? It was not a fine is not really the correct way to put it. A fee, maybe, but like we were going to have to pay an additional thing because the breeder was going to get dinged from like AKC or something like that.
Exactly.
So because Charlie's dad was a show dog and like we had to sign not going to show the dog and like all of this stuff. So many layers. Anyway.
It's sort of, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't need to talk about that anymore. Okay, everybody. Thanks. And, well, gosh, 2026. Hey, maybe something will be, maybe the economy won't go to shit.
Don't. Just.
Okay. We're not doing it.
Nope.
You know what?
We're fine.
Guitars. Nano Cortex.
It's always there for you.
It's always there.
You know? Guitar is always there for me.
Special thanks to the guitars who sent it today.
Yeah. Ned. Special thanks to Ned.
Special thanks to Ned. Okay, everybody. I hope you had fun with the holiday episode thing. I know I did. Apparently, you can hear it.
I always do. Yeah, thanks for an awesome 2025, everybody.
Yeah.
Lots has happened. Lots has happened at the Tone Control over the last many years, and I don't know.
That was one
it's
of the
nice having
years.
People around. That was one of them.
Of all
things
the years,
happened that year.
was one.
I'm sure things will happen this year as well.
Yeah, I think that's likely.
It's the plan anyway. But yeah, cool. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. We love and appreciate you, and keep on rocking.
Keep on rocking. Keep on rocking. Links in the show notes, and I should probably push this button. Links in the show notes, and to Discord, Patreon, the newsletter, all that stuff. Be the first to know when we get whatever the next giveaway is going to be going.
Yes, we have updates to the giveaway system in progress too. So expect more on that shortly.
Yeah, and if you want to support the show, link to Patreon is there, and that's what it's for, is for giveaways and stuff. The patrons that we thank expertly this week, which I'm going to do expertly right now: Stephen P., Alex Schroyer, Uncle Mike Overdrive, Deuce Brickinson, Rabbi Bob, Barkus Traver, Carson Ricketts, Matthew Fenslaw, Ryzen Wolf, B. Gao, 69420, Andrew Walsh, damn it! Andrew Walsh of Andrew's Alcove, Sean Wright of Lollygager Effects, and DGG. Thanks.
Ooh, haven't updated names since 2025. Pound sand.